welcome back to my channel. Today's tutorial is on this look right here. It's a super simple, easy look to get. It is just very dark and smoky and fall appropriate. This is my first fall makeup look. So if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. First, I'm going to go ahead and start off with my brows, and since this look is a little bit more bold, I'm going to go ahead and start off with the NYX Brow Gel. This one is in the shade Brunette. Gels just tend to give a little bit more fuller and bolder look as opposed to how I fill my brows in with a pencil or a powder. So, in case you're wondering why I'm switching it up, that is why. Now, I'm going to prime my eyes with some concealer, and we'll jump into the eye makeup. So I don't know if you guys can hear this in the background, but there's someone out there somewhere doing some type of yard work or construction, something. If you hear any annoying background sound, I'm very sorry. Alright, so I'm just going to jump right into the browns. Not going to start off with anything light. I'm using Cocoa Bear from Makeup Geek, and this is going to go right in my crease, and I'm kind of going to flick it out a little bit towards the end. Next, I'm going into my chocolate bar palette, and I'm picking up this brown right here. And we're pretty much just going to do the same thing, except keep it a little bit more confined to the crease. I don't want to bring it up as high as I did with Cocoa Bear. Oh boy, sorry if my hair looks crazy right now. It's because it is. Next, I'm picking up the darkest brown shade in the palette, and this is kind of going to go on my outer corner and in my crease. I'm going to create a nice V with this, almost like I'm doing a cut crease, but I'm not actually going to be doing a cut crease. So let me show you what I mean, because that probably didn't make any sense. And then once you have that shape laid down, we can blend. So now I'm just picking up some more of that dark brown, and I'm really going to focus that out here on the outer corner and blend. I'm working with that same brown, just flicking it out, packing it in a more smaller area, and then flicking it out, I should say. Alright, so I have picked up a black eyeshadow, and I'm just patting it right here onto my outer corners, and this I'm just lightly flicking out. Also dragging a little bit of it into my crease. Next, I'm picking up Double Scoop out of the Dose of Colors Ice Cream palette. This is a really nice kind of dark chocolatey shimmery brown, which is what I want for some of my lid. So I'm just using a flat-headed eyeshadow brush, and I am going to start down at the base and work my way up to my crease area. So now that I have that dark brown shimmer shade on my crease, I'm just going to blend out the edges of my eyeshadow and kind of just bring them towards the tail of my brow. Okay, so now what I'm doing is kind of just drawing a thin black line onto my eye. And this is just because I'm going to wear false lashes and I don't want you to be able to see the band. And before I add lashes, I'm going to put on a coat of mascara. Okay, so we are just going to go ahead and let the eyes take a chill pill for a second, and we're going to work on the face. I'm going to start by priming my T-zone area with NYX Pore Filler. Also, to prime my face, I'm using the Milani Hydrating Prime Perfection Primer. This is so good for my girls with dry skin. Feels great. Onto foundation, I'm going to be mixing two together. I'm mixing my Maybelline Fit Me and my Estee Lauder Double Wear. I want something matte, and I'm also planning on using a brush today rather than a sponge, so that just means I'm going to get a little bit more coverage with a brush rather than the sponge. That being said, my Fit Me foundation is too dark, so I'm mixing it with a lighter matte foundation. Now I'm going to go ahead and highlight my face, so I am using the NYX HD Concealer. And to blend this out, I'm going to use a sponge. And now you just want to make sure you set your face, including your under eye. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add some bronzer to my cheeks. This is the NYX Matte Bronzer in medium. And now to contour my face, I'm using the Balm's Bahama Mama Bronzer. For blush today, I'm using a Toasted Apricot from Palladio. And now for a highlight, I'm using a Gilded Honey by Laura Geller. Okay, onto the lower lash line. I'm using that black eyeliner, and I am just putting this all up in my waterline. Next, what I'm doing is picking up this brown that we used earlier out of the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and I'm just going to run that all over my lower lash line. Next, I'm picking up that black that we used, and I am pressing that right into my lash line, and then I'm going to drag that down to blend it out. And now we're going to finish off the eyes by adding some mascara to those lower lashes. For my inner corner highlight, I'm using the shade Tempura out of the Anastasia Renaissance palette. For my lips, I'm using the NYX Suede Lip Liner in the shade Copenhagen. Okay, and on top of that, we are going dark as heck. This is LAX from ColourPop, so a really dark, matte, deep, just very dark red. Alright guys, this is the finished look. Thank you all so much for watching. I am so pumped for fall. I can't wait to do more fall looks. I just really wanted to get this dark, smoky, dark lip. Hit it with that first because those are my favorite types of fall looks. I feel like every time I see an amazing picture of like really dark, deep, vampy makeup on Instagram, it just like takes my breath away. So I definitely had to get that look out of the way first. Comment down below, let me know what looks you guys would like to see next. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys! Okay, I have all of my stuff ready to go laid out in front of me. Orange juice in case this gets a little too intense. And now I just need to set my timer. I don't know, I think I need a plan.